Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Casual Helper. I'm Nox, and today I'll be talking about the static mana pool at the moment in the beta, and my guess on how mana regen will work in MoP. The background video is from the new Peak of Serenity area in Kumlai Summits, where monks can port to reset their class specializations, talents and glyphs. Okay, let's take a look at the change they made to intellect in the beta first. As it stands now, it doesn't increase mana anymore, but just increases spell power and crit chance. So any buffs or procs that increases intellect now only increases spell power and crit chance. The same goes for caster gear. If you get an upgrade, or even if you don't have any gear on at all, your mana pool will stay the same. I've seen a few forum posts about people mentioning that if the mana pool is a fixed amount, it should be like a static 100, like any other fixed resource system. But the issue with that is that it would remove the feeling of growing stronger as you level up. And not to mention the fact that the mechanics of healing with a resource system like the Rogue has is that it doesn't work well with the encounter design. For example, if you have a boss fight with a healing intensive phase, it would be hard to do with a resource system like energy, as you would run out of energy after a few spells. If they decide to change from a mana pool to a static 100 resource system, it will delay MoP release by a major amount as well, and I doubt anybody wants that. I added the mana pool sizes from 85 to 90 in the show more section for anyone curious about the mana pool progression. So if the mana pool stays the same and the spirit is the only stat that influences mana regen at the moment in the beta, it will be easier to figure out how to improve your mana regen. So basically at first you will slowly regen mana, and with higher tiers of rating gear you will be able to regen your mana faster and faster, although your mana pool will stay the same. So in the end it will feel like an infinite resource system. Unless they make it so that there are really small increases in spirit between the rating tiers. Or maybe they could add a debuff in the last tier of mob rating where they reduce your regen by increasing the mana cost of healing spells. It could be something like the sharp presence influences your concentration and increases the mana cost of healing spells by X%. And by increasing the mana cost of healing spells, it will bump the regen requirements for healers back to where they will have to think more about what spells to use again instead of having an infinite amount of mana. For example, they had a debuff in Icecrown Citadel where it reduces your chance to dodge by 20% to counter the problems they had back then with the too high tank stats. Of course, this is all speculation as it's still beta. I hope you found this video informative. Any more changes in the beta that I find, I will of course upload to this channel, The Casual Helper. My monk is 90 now, so I'll see when I can make some videos of me doing some heroics in all 3 different specs. I'm Nox, and I say stay informed, and what better way to do that than to subscribe. Thank you and see ya.